there, Grey's fans! Welcome back to Cinema Clips, where we live and breathe Grey's Anatomy. I'm Sarah, and today we're diving into the heart of Grey Sloan Memorial, the operating room, with none other than the legendary Meredith Grey. Over the years, we've witnessed Meredith grow from an intern to the chief of general surgery, and the operating room has been her stage for some of the most unforgettable moments in Grey's Anatomy history. From high-stakes surgeries to emotional breakthroughs, Meredith's time in the OR has been nothing short of iconic. So, scrub in and join me as we count down Meredith Grey's 5 most memorable moments in the OR. Let's celebrate the brilliance, bravery, and heart of Grey Sloan's finest surgeon.
You realize how stupid that was?
It was, Mary. Incredibly stupid.
Okay, you know when you don't need to be made fun of? Like when you have your hand inside a body that's got a bomb in it and a stranger is velcroing a flak jacket to your boobs.
Starting off at number 5, we have Just a Girl and Her Bomb. Meredith handled the bomb issue with incredible bravery and composure. When the paramedic Hannah panicked and removed her hand from the patient's chest cavity, she immediately stepped in and placed her hand on the bomb to keep it stable. She stayed calm under immense pressure, working closely with the bomb squad to ensure the explosive was safely removed.
Stop it. I'm not a patient.
What?
The two of you are looking at me the way we look at patients. Like I'm gonna freak out at any minute. I'm not gonna freak out, so whatever it is, just tell me straight out.
The main oxygen line runs directly under this room.
Okay. Not okay. Well, I need one of you to tell me what this means exactly. Because I think I know what it means. But I tend to be glass half empty these days, so I won't trust what I think it means. Because what I think it means is that if the bomb were to explode over the oxygen line, the whole hospital could blow up. And that's just crazy, right?
To calm herself down, she pictures Derek. It's just her and Derek and an empty operating room. She pulls the bomb out. And then, Dylan goes and gets blown up while trying to get the bomb out of the hospital. Her quick thinking and courage in the face of such a dangerous situation were truly remarkable, revealing her strength and dedication as a surgeon. At number 4, we have Meredith Loses Her Sanctuary. When Derek is shot in the chest, Christina and Jackson work to save him. The shooter bursts into the OR, points a gun at her, and demands she stop operating to let Derek die, seeking revenge for his late wife.
Meredith, you want justice, right? Your wife died. I know what happened. Derek told me the story. Lexi Grey is the one who pulled the plug on your wife. She's my sister. Dr. Weber, he was your wife's doctor. I'm the closest thing he has to a daughter. And the man on the table, I'm his wife. If you want to hurt them the way that you hurt, shoot me. I'm your eye for an eye.
Chaos ensues, and Owen winds up getting shot in the shoulder. While Christina works to save Derek, she begs Meredith to save Owen. Meredith and April take Owen into another OR to deal with his wound, and in the middle of it, she begins to suffer a miscarriage, and yet she refuses to stop. She works through it to help Owen. It's devastating. In one day, the place Meredith considered her home and her sanctuary is changed forever. This act also reflects her ability to think quickly and prioritize the safety of her loved ones over her own. Coming off at number 3, we have Meredith's first solo neurosurgery. Meredith steps in when Lexi calls for an emergency consult after a post-op ortho patient experiences neurological distress.
I'm not going to be there for a while, so you got to take care of yourself.
What?
Look, you wanted a solo surgery today?
Now's your chance. Take point.
I need loops and a headlight.
Here you go.
With Derek occupied in another OR, she takes charge and performs an emergency craniotomy. Not surprisingly, she shows nothing but confidence when she steps into that room and opens up the patient's skull. When Derek finally does show up, she tells him to let her finish because she's got it handled. He can see that it's true, and the man has never looked prouder. Meredith and Derek's love language is surgery, after all. Her action in this episode reveals her ability to handle critical medical emergencies with confidence and composure.
Figures you go into labor in the middle of a superstorm. Okay, we need to go over your birth plan. We never talk details.
Hang on.
I can't bully people unless I know what to bully them about.
Maybe you should get back in the bed.
You want to go back to bed?
No.
At number 2, we have Meredith directing residents on how to perform her own surgery from the operating table. Meredith goes into labor with her and Derek's second child during a hospital power outage caused by a storm. Complications arise, necessitating a C-section in the dark.
Dr. Ryan, it's an emergency. I've got a mom with a placental abruption.
Hey, Meredith, I've closed your uterus and I just started to suture your incisions. Do you trust these guys to finish? Have you taught them that much?
I'll do it.
You stole Neuro. You're not stealing this. This is my surgery, my patient, my incision, mine. Dr. Grey, I'm sorry. That was inappropriate.
It's okay, Russ. I like the enthusiasm. Go scrub.
Thank you.
But when the OBGYN is called away, Meredith's interns, Shane and Heather, are left to handle the closure.
Mobilize the spleen. Divide it by its ligamentous attachments.
I can't. I've never done
You
it.
can. You've seen me do it. Mobilize, assess the injury, and stop the hemorrhage.
Okay.
She directs them on how to proceed from the table, and when she starts bleeding out from an unforeseen injury to her abdomen, she keeps on directing them on how to save her life up until the moment when she loses consciousness. Thankfully, Bailey swoops in and saves her life. Even in a vulnerable state during childbirth, Meredith guides her interns through the critical steps of the procedure, demonstrating her capability to provide direction and leadership even under dire circumstances.
Hey, how's baby George?
He's in recovery.
And baby Izzy?
Oh, baby Izzy has a baby.
Oh, that's so good.
The Harper Averys are about now, Dr. Grey.
I know.
Well, if we thought you might like to be there.
What is going on?
Finally, at number 1, we have Meredith wins Harper Avery Award. After Meredith finishes up yet another stellar surgery, Bailey and Richard hook up a live feed of the ceremony, and everyone gathers in the OR and up in the gallery.
The Harper Avery for Surgical Innovation goes to Dr. Meredith Grey.
Meredith wins the Harper Avery. There is applause, and there are tears. And then, as she looks up to her daughter Zola in the gallery, she sees her mother, Ellis, standing behind her, cheering her on. Her relationship with her late mother is complicated, to say the absolute least, but all she's ever wanted was to make Ellis proud of her. And getting to do that while standing there in an operating room. There you have it. Meredith Grey's journey through the OR has been nothing short of remarkable. From her early days as an intern to becoming a seasoned surgeon, Meredith has left an indelible mark on Grey Sloan Memorial Hospital. Thank you for joining me on this journey. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like and subscribe for more insights into the world of Grey's Anatomy.